I was a little nervous to see if it was going to, expose some weaknesses. But the way I saw it was, I can't lose, because I'm either going to be affirmed that, okay, the reason you've made it to where you are is because these things are strong, or I'm going to get really, really helpful information to be told where I need to get better in a way that I never would have been able to discover otherwise. So I viewed it as I can't lose. I'm either going to get a pat on the back or I'm going to get a kick in the pants. But either way, it's going to help me as a player develop. So to actually do this and then be able to say, here's how you scored among others, here's a strength, here's a weakness, and here's a strength you can lean on, and here's a weakness, and here's how to develop it. That's where I think the secret sauce is doing something with the information. I got to where I am somehow, and it's a variety of factors. It's a complicated dynamic, but I was under the assumption that something in these tests was going to reveal that I have a strength that has helped me get to where I am. And I think that was true. I think the results showed, hey, these are a couple areas where you are unique. And what's funny about the S2 cognition is these are not things that I'm going into the weight room and training every day of my life. If I'm really, really good at bench pressing, I would say, well, that would make sense because I've been doing that since I was 17 years old. What's unique about this is if I'm really good at one of these exercises, it likely is something that I'm innately good at or have been developing without realizing it. And so that was very fascinating. And then other areas where I'm struggling or it's a weakness, I say, well, I've never tried to develop it. I've never worked on it. So I'd like to see how good I could be in that area if I actually devoted time to working on it. So both are interesting because it is the next frontier in kind of your development as an athlete. And so there's a lot of room for growth once you find out areas that you are weaker in. And that's kind of where I'm going to take it from here. Talking with coaches, how do we structure practice? How do we structure meetings? What are some things I can do to feel better on the practice field? And to have data to back it up instead of just, I feel like we should practice like this. It's a little more helpful argument to a coach when you can say, no, the data shows that I need to practice this way, not just that I feel like it.